people and from all of the people in your community who support you, who maybe aren't in this room tonight. So, a few logistics about the evening. There are restrooms just outside and around the corner. And graduates, so you know what to expect. Your teachers are going to come up here, and teachers, I'll have you introduce yourselves when you come up. And when they call your name, come up and stand at the podium here with you. Some of you are going to be speaking and sharing some thoughts tonight, and for some of you, your teachers will share a few thoughts about you. And when they're finished with that, you can come on over and handshake or fist bump or just smile to Dr. Baker and Kelly and myself so that we can congratulate you. After that, you'll walk back with Reid is going to lead you back where we want to grab a picture of you with your diploma to remember this special evening. Okay? So that's what you can expect. We're excited to celebrate you tonight. And with that, I'd love to introduce our superintendent, Dr. Baker.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the school board and myself and all our staff, I also wanted to say congratulations for our graduates and thanks to our parents and our staff. We have 5 graduations each year. This is the first of 5. And this one is a really strong symbol of one schoolhouse. We have students from all over the district, all schools, and so it's a pretty special night. And it is a night, as Lisa said, where we often will have staff here from elementary schools and middle schools that work with your children, our students here, and have known each other for many years. So it's a special night. I want to call out to make tonight happen. We not only took our teachers, our other staff in transitions, our other staff that work with your students, but also a whole bunch of staff that just makes tonight happen. One of the silver linings I think of COVID has been, because we had to 2 years ago, do graduations online. We're now live streaming, as you know, so we probably have maybe friends or family that are watching this from their homes. And like the driver that we have here. But they're at home and they can be anywhere in the world. So that's something that we've never done before, but now we can just standard practice. So you can see a lot of our AV team. We've had district staff here all day setting up. And so I'd also like to just acknowledge all the support staff that have worked hard to make tonight happen. If you please help me thank those folks around the room. And so with that, without further ado, I'm going to hand it off to our staff, and we're all excited to celebrate our graduates tonight. Thank you again for being here.
The first graduate is Clara. So Tyler wanted me to speak on her behalf tonight, and I asked her what she wanted me to say about her, so this is what she wanted me to share with all of you. She worked at Goodwill, Valley Village, and Habitat for Humanity. She said she liked Habitat the best and would like to work there this summer. She also participated in Western Unified Soccer. She wanted me to say how much she changed and improved and how she really tries to be positive as much as she can now. This happened because she has the right people around her. The things she enjoyed about CT were meeting new people and being in new classes. She also enjoyed the community outings and being out exploring with friends. She will miss seeing her friends. In the future, she would like to have a paid job and come back and visit the people at CT. The memory that I wanted to share about Tyler, and I will take with me and share to her, happened actually just last week about this time. I was able to hear her sing the song Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. Of course, it brought me right back to my own car when I was 21, blasting it as loud as possible and singing at the top of my lungs. But to hear her sing the words, I just want you to know who I am, is what resonated with me the most. I just kept thinking how powerful that sentence is at the time of transition for all these young people. It is a journey of finding out who you are and showing it to the world that will be continued on long after leaving here. Tyler is a perfect example of the 3-year journey that happens at CT and the change that happens over time from the age of 18 to 21. I'm so proud of you. I'm so grateful that I was able to be your case manager. You are a pure joy. Congratulations. Sheamus Jones. Sheamus, come on right here.
At CT, I worked at Bellingham High School, the Arc of Whatcom County, and Habitat for Humanity. I tried working at Joanne Fabrics with Julie, who is my job coach through Cascade Connections. In the talent show, I used my voice to sing to the song Layla by Eric Clapton. My favorite Special Olympics sport at CT was basketball. I also played on the unified bowling, basketball, and soccer teams. I liked dining out in culinary class, especially when we went to Red Robin. I liked going out in the community for classes the best. The thing I worked on the most at CT was using my iPad to communicate. I also practiced being professional and went to mock interviews. I liked getting to dress up. I also practiced being professional and went to mock interviews. I liked getting to dress up. I finished a lot of puzzles during my free time at CT as well. Thank you, Dominique, for being my case manager. Thank you to all the CT teachers and para-educators for your support and help at school. Thank you, Julie, for being my job coach and helping me get ready for paid work. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for supporting me.
Sometimes I forget when Sheamus started at CT, he was not even on my caseload. After the first couple of months, we had to adjust the caseloads due to numbers a bit, and I was the lucky winner of having this young man join my crew. What a journey to watch and be a part of. I've been able to witness him grow in so many ways, increasing his ability to communicate using his device, as you saw, feeling so proud and motivated when dressing up professionally when completing his interviews, watching him just soak up the energy of the talent show and all other social events at CT, connecting with community service providers, using specialized transportation, playing on the unified teams, hearing him laugh with just pure joy. But also come to the point where he could use visual cues in his communication device to express frustration and what he needed, which is a mark of true growth. Thank goodness for me, those caseload numbers were off a bit, so I would have the opportunity to work with both Sheamus and his family more closely. Keep being you, Sheamus. You'll be dearly missed. The next graduate is AJ Duplantis. You also didn't want to talk, and you wanted me to talk about you. Is that still okay? Okay. AJ is leaving CT with a paid job at Colshan Brewery that he has held since the beginning of the year. Connections, he also has connections to community supports, a couple Whatcom community classes under his belt, and excellent attendance and participation in all that CT was able to provide for him. When asked what he would like me to say about him, he said that he wanted me to say how much he had grown as a human being. He had gotten a lot of assignments done at CT, and he played many sports while he was here, with both the Unified program and the Community Special Olympics program. What he liked most about CT is the people, both staff and students. He also really enjoyed independent living class. In the future, he has always had a goal to move elsewhere. It is a long-term goal to experience living in another community. He would like to continue some type of college classes and stay with his job. AJ will miss the people and socialization. In thinking about AJ's journey, and a memory that I would like to take with me, I will refer back to what he wanted me to say about him, that he wanted me to say how much he had grown as a human being. I absolutely could not agree more. The high school student that I met seemingly so long ago is now a young man with a job who loves to recreate in the community and works hard to reflect on the things he needs to work on and really understands the importance of communication. He is intelligent, funny, engaging, welcoming, and someone who can distract you with enticing conversation more than anyone that I know. It has been a true pleasure to be your case manager, and I wish you well in your transition. Next graduate is Hamlet Ramirez.
Hello, I'm Hamlet Ramirez, and I'm graduating Bellingham High School and decided to come to community transitions to work on my transition goals. I've taken classes of job skills, independent living, culinary skills, and mentorships through Western Washington University. CT has assisted me, given me the tools in getting my first official job that I have been working at the past 2 years. CT has also helped me overcome some of my own barriers to be a bit better communicator and express my own ideas. It has overall helped me with my well-being and confidence. I am incredibly grateful to be given this opportunity and to work alongside with Dominique, Rain, Brett, Liz, and Felicia, and many more. I will continue my next steps to work with this community and other programs to work towards on future planning, including college exploration and career research. There's still a lot of challenges to face. I see kind of life walking through a big cold pond, trying to find the next rock to keep afloat and moving. It seemed intimidating to see all this, I guess, kind of freezing water all around, but we need to step back and see that, and not forget that we have family, friends, and teachers to support us, to help us walk across this lake and to find our next rock. Thank you, Community Transitions. Yes.
Hamlet cannot have summed up his journey through community transitions any better. What I will miss about him is talking with him and being able to enjoy his intelligence and reflective spirit. The pandemic took so many things, but it also allowed for things to happen that would have never happened otherwise. One of those things was to be able to spend individualized instructional time with Hamlet over Zoom, and it really gave me a better understanding of his needs and who he is. When he first described the metaphor of life being like a cold pond and traversing the rocks through the freezing water, I immediately said, "You just wrote your graduation speech and you didn't even mean to." Then I was just so grateful to be able to have this job. I'm allowed the opportunity to meet these amazing humans who are each at their own turning point. I'm supposed to be the teacher, but in the end I feel so selfish because I always end up learning so much from them. Hamlet is certainly a prime example of that experience, for sure. Take care, always believe in yourself, okay, because I have always myself. So congratulations. Okay. The next graduate is Mark Pickard. Do you want to give a speech?
No, you.
Yeah, I am. Can you just turn around and I'll talk about you?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that? Go ahead. Yeah, let's just face the cameras. Okay, big smile. Okay. So Mark actually wanted me to talk about him also. When I asked him what he wanted me to say, he said, "You can decide." So I wanted to let you know that Mark accomplished some great things while he was at CT. During the time we spent learning through Zoom, he would join class eagerly, participate, and he completed many assignments. He would always pop into the meeting with a confident and joyous hello. He participated in an informational interview with an electrician and worked with our job coach. He demonstrated excellent growth in his communication skills and called my cell phone any day that he was going to be absent. He participated in a mock interview at Western. He established a connection with DVR and work opportunities and is on the path for looking for work. I think, Mark, what you most enjoyed about your time at CT is also what I will miss about you. The first thing he would do when coming in would be to chat with staff. when he came to school, and the second was Western Washington University class. Okay? Yeah. He was really motivated to be at school on those days. In looking back on the last 2 years and what I will miss about Mark, it is the first sentence that he stated every day when he made it to school. "Hi, Dominique, it's a good day today." My response would be, "Yes, Mark, today is a good day, and I'm happy that you are here." No matter what was happening that day, the moment I would hear that from Mark, I was just in a good place. If every day we all arrived at work and said, "Today is a good day," and could channel that energy as long as we could for the day, we can all call that day a success. You have many gifts, Mark. I look forward to hearing how you put them to use as you move forward in the next steps of your life. Believe in yourself, believe in your incredible skills, and keep making the days good. Okay. I'd like to introduce Jamie Friedrich.
Hi, everybody. First on my list is Tim Howarth. That way. Tim arrived at Community Transitions in January of this past year. At CT, our only complaint about Tim was that we didn't get to have him around longer. Tim showed tremendous growth in the short time that he was with us, making huge strides in his communication and his work skills. My favorite part about having Tim at CT was witnessing the community that he was able to cultivate. Tim's easy personality and kind demeanor draw people to him, and he was often seen with large groups of staff and students congregating near him. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that we're going to miss his fist bumps and his gentle singing. After graduation, Tim will be working with DVR and Colshan-supported employment to find paid work. He will spend his days listening to his favorite musical artists like Justin Timberlake and Taylor Swift, going on walks, participating in Special Olympics, and accessing the Max Higbee Center. We are so thankful for the time that we were able to spend with Tim, and we wish him the best of luck in his future. Let's go this way.
All right, let's just go. All right. I know. Let's see that, everybody.
And next up is Maxwell Johnston.
Hello, my name is Maxwell Johnston, and I'm graduating from Community Transitions, also known as CT. In the future, I shall be living in another state with my future significant other. I may decide to go to college someday, or take a community class, but for now, I'm just gonna get a job and make money to live my life. I'm not sure where I'll be working, but it will be as a production worker. In my spare time, I shall be writing stories, watching classic cartoons, and listening to old music, as well as searching for a significant other who I can spend my spare time with. And with that, I would just like to say thank you to my parents and the CT staff for getting me to where I am now. Because if it hadn't been for them, I don't know where we'd be today. So for that, thank you.
I had the extreme pleasure of getting to meet Maxwell in August of last year. Maxwell has been at CT for 3 years. During his time, he completed an impressive portfolio and had a work site at Hagen. This past spring, he completed a work-based learning opportunity at Brambleberry, where his supervisors raved about his work ethic and his communication skills. I have a lot of favorite memories of Maxwell, but one that's really up there is when, after a few months of working together, he told me that he was really into 90s and early 2000s hip-hop, specifically Tupac. Maxwell was always full of pleasant surprises, like being able to speak fluently in a French accent and having dreams of becoming a DJ someday. I'm so excited for Maxwell to begin this next step in transition, where I have no doubt that he will land a fulfilling job and continue engaging with his close community of friends. I wish you all the best, Maxwell. Next up is Noah Van Slyke.
Hello everyone. My name is Noah Van Slyke. After CT, I will keep living with my mom, Kristen Bellingham. I'm not exactly sure, but I might want to go to college someday. I will take community classes at Bellingham Technical College to practice public speaking and leadership skills. I am looking for a job in political science. I am working with DVR to find a job. For fun, I might play video games, see some movies, and listen to music. I might also watch some TV shows. I might want to volunteer in local politics. I will spend my free time with my friends Reid, Brandon, and Tyler. I will also spend my time with my mom and my family. I'd like to say thank you to my mom and my teachers and the friends who I've met at CT. Thank you. Oh, I didn't know.
What an honor it has been to get to know this young man. Noah transferred to community transitions in the beginning of this past year, and much like Tim, our only wish is that we could have more time getting to know him. At one point in the year, a student exclaimed, "Having Noah at CT feels like Christmas." And I couldn't agree more. Noah always arrived at CT with an enormous and welcoming smile, which had a way of brightening everyone's day. As you heard in his speech, Noah is extremely passionate about political science, and he has dreams of becoming a politician someday. My favorite part of Noah's time at CT was when I would find him standing in the classroom behind our teacher podium, grinning widely and practicing his politician's wave. I have no doubt in my mind that Noah will make his way into the world of politics someday. Thank you for bringing your passion, energy, and humor to CT. I will miss having you around, but I'm so excited to see where this next phase leads you. Congrats. And next is Phoebe Stockton.
Hello, everyone. I'm Phoebe Stockton, and I would like to introduce Maria. She's graduating.
Come on, Jamie. Jamie. Jamie's coming. Ready? What are you doing here? Yeah, here we go. All right, what are you doing here? What are you doing? Here, stand right here. Okay. I cooked food. I went on the bus. I went to a restaurant. I learned about friends. I vacuumed at work. That was a big deal. I played basketball. Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, Liz, or Iz. Thank you, Jamie, or E. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Aaron, E. You're watching from home. Thank you, Mom and Todd. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. You ready? Okay, my turn. Dominique and I were reflecting on Maria's journey. I'm Liz, by the way. I'm here to speak on behalf of Maria, because I've been with her for 3 years. So Dominique and I were reflecting on Maria's journey through CT, and just really had to laugh thinking about the first time that she came over to Community Transitions. It was for spring orientation during her senior year of high school. She walked in, and before we knew it, she had Dominique's cell phone in her hand. She was sorting through a stack of orientation paperwork, and then decided to go sit outside and did not want to come back in and only wanted to be with her mom. We share this story now because the young woman that we met that day is not the young woman that stands before you now. She walks through the door of CT every day with a smile and a hello and an air of confidence in her stride. The growth in her communication is immeasurable. You simply cannot fathom the vast difference in her ability to express ideas and words since the time of starting Community Transitions. It has been one of our greatest joys to watch. It must also be noted that I added this last minute. It must also be noted that Maria is the most elegant egg cracker I have ever seen. We do a lot of cooking, and not once has she ever had a shell get into the egg. Yeah, like yesterday. Yep. Me. You. She leaves CT connected with her job coach through Colshan-supported employment and is on the path to finding a paid job. She remains an active member of the Max Higbee community group, and you'll often see her exuberant smile gracing the website. She's famous. She will continue to work hard at increasing her communication and independent living skills, and we look forward to hearing about her accomplishments. Maria, you are on your way to do great things, and your energy and joyous spirit will be dearly missed. We love ya.
Our next graduate is David C. Holm.
a few things to say. All right, before I let Phoebe speak, I just have a few thank yous to say. I want to say thank you, first of all, to Phoebe for, she wasn't always my case manager, but she picked me up around halfway through the school year. I also want to thank Brett Evans. I think he's here. Because Brett Evans was my case manager for my first 2 years, and he helped me a lot. And I also want to thank Dominique and Liz for their help in the classes I had with them. And I also want to thank my parents and all the rest of CC staff, because if without them, I don't know where I'd be today. Thank you.
That was great on the fly.
Yep.
So I just want to say a couple more things about David. He has done an awesome job this year working at 20th Century Bowling. His supervisors say he's learned things really quickly, and his customer service has been amazing. He studied really hard and passed the written exam for his driver's license. I know he's really looking forward to tackling those driving tests. I think David would like us all to know that he is working really hard toward the goals he has set for himself, and that he has a genuinely positive outlook and is looking forward to the bright future he has ahead of him. What I will miss most about David is his positivity and kindness. He is truly a people person and always has a friendly greeting and a smile to share with anyone at CT. Congratulations, David. All right, our next graduate is Jasmine Gutierrez. Can I say something about you? Can you stand here with me? You're not going to stand here with me? Come on, Jasmine. Okay. All right, well, I'll say a couple things about Jasmine. Is that okay? During her time at CT, Jasmine worked at Hagen and lots of different job shadows with her job coach. She continues to work with DVR, and she wants to find a job in retail or manufacturing. Jasmine got married last month. And we want to wish her and her new husband the very best as they embark on this life chapter together. One of the things that Jasmine enjoyed most about CT was culinary class. She continues to love to cook and regularly cooks at home for her family. She also said that the yearly talent show was another favorite, as she loves to sing and dance. If anyone knows her, they know that. I, and I'm sure anyone else, will miss Jasmine's spark and energy around CT. She is truly an individual, and her thoughts and opinions are very much her own. I will miss hearing her unique perspective on life and the world. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments, Jasmine. Time to celebrate. That's okay. Our next graduate is Reid Hartley.
Can read this. Someone will like hidden.
Okay, I'll help. Let's just do this. Let me stand up by the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then start right here.
Hello, family and friends. I enjoy making many new friends at CT. I practice independent living at CT, like budgeting, paying bills, and cooking. I learned to balance relationship in class and work. I learned how to be professional and dress appropriately for work. I enjoyed playing Special Olympics and make new friends. I am looking forward to attending the Royal program at Washington State this fall. Thank you to my family and friends for supporting me.
Great. You stand right here.
Yeah.
Supporting. Nice job, Reid. So, as Reid mentioned, one of the highlights of Reid's accomplishments this year is that he applied to and got accepted into the ROAR program at WSU. Reid worked really intently on all the steps that went into the application process, and we are all very excited for this next adventure of his. Also this year, Reid has enjoyed playing unified sports and was assistant coach for the women's basketball team at Western. Reid is connected with a job coach and DVR, and he's been working hard on getting a summer job, which sounds like it's in the works. It's happening. Yeah. Reid's favorite class at CT was relationships, and he would like you all to know how much he has grown in this area. He's learned a lot about communication and how to balance things like school, work, and relationships with friends and family. Reid is thoughtful, friendly, and professional, and we will miss his positive influence at CT. Reid plans on keeping in touch with all of his friends from the campus of Wazoo, where I'm sure he will be making many more friends and doing amazing work in college. Congratulations, Reid. All right, our next graduate is Vanna Stubner.
Hello, friends and family. Okay. Hello, friends and family. My name is Savannah, and I like to hang out with my friends and my family, and I like culinary class, the YMCA, the salmon habitat, the park, grocery outlet, budgeting. That's where you worked? Yeah. Can you say that? That's where I worked. That's where I worked. I like to play basketball, frisbee golf, and I did the talent show for how long have I been in the talent show? 3 years. I've been in the talent show for 3 years. Thank you.
Okay,
I'll stand right next to you.
You just stand right here. Great, okay. So Vanna has worked at Ferndale Grocery Outlet, Goodwill, and the Firehouse Cafe, and maybe a couple other places while she's been at CT. She continues to be connected with DVR and her vocational provider to get a paid job in the retail field. Vanna has brought her friendly and eager attitude every day to CT and to the many community activities and events she participated in. She loved playing for unified sports and Special Olympics, engaging with her cohort class at WWU, and attending lots of social events at Max Higbee and Community Transitions. What I'd like to say about Vanna is that she just has this wonderful sense of herself. In her recent work evaluation, her supervisor talked about her friendliness, positive attitude, and initiative. He went on to say that as a student employee, I would not expect her to be knowledgeable about everything, but she has the confidence that she is. It's that energy, enthusiasm, and self-confidence that we've all been blessed to witness and experience these past 3 years. Keep on being your wonderful self, Vanna. We will miss you. Congratulations. Now I'd like to introduce Liz Madden.
Scott Nelson, you have to come up here. Come on, man. Don't leave me hanging. Scott asked me to do the talking, so I'm going to do the talking with him standing right next to me. All right, Scott. Scott has been a focused student at Community Transitions for the past 3 years. While at CT, he took all the classes we offered and a third year of culinary. 2 years ago, Scott attended and completed the culinary program at Northwest Career and Technical Academy, and he was the first student at CT to complete a vocational placement with the Bellingham School's Central Kitchen, where he learned all the ins and outs of working in an industrial kitchen and got rave reviews. Scott is connected with the Division of Vocational Rehabilitation and has a job coach. Scott is actively searching for work and is hopeful to find a job this summer. Scott is currently participating in the employee training program at Our Kitchen Cafe through the Dish Foundation as a baker. If you couldn't tell by now, Scott wants to work in the culinary industry. He has aspirations of being a baker and completed a couple job shadows at local bakeries. Scott will make a great baker, and he is well on his way to achieving that goal. And I am confident that Scott will be making a cake for me someday that I pay him to do, right?
We'll see.
We'll see. Scott is dedicated, self-determined, and motivated by success and money. Scott, I know there are bright things ahead for your future. Keep working hard and appreciate the moments of learning and growth along the way. Congratulations. Oh. This is broken. I think I broke this. Thank you, Dr. Baker. I shouldn't move it anymore. Oh, no. Okay, next up is Zach Wopat. Thank you.
I've operated this too many times. Good evening, everyone. I am Zach Wopat. To start off, I would like to acknowledge the fact that everyone has shown extreme amounts of grit during the last 2.5 years. Everything started out perfectly normal and to be expected. Then our feng shui got thrown off the roof of the Eiffel Tower when COVID started. That being said, here we are with knowledge that Zoom exists and that classes can actually be taught online if needed. My number one takeaway from CT is to expect the unexpected. I did not expect to come to CT and have my classes in a high school portable. From the beginning of my time at CT, I saw a need for a new space. I served on the facilities task force this past fall to help determine if a new CT facility should be on the ballot. I am very proud of my participation to help get the bond passed. I most recently served on the Sustainability Task Force. I am proud of my efforts to make Bellingham Public Schools a better place than when I started my education here. My next steps are to find paid work in the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning field. In the future, I hope to be working full-time. I would like to thank everyone who has helped me get to where I am today. Also, before I go, I would like to acknowledge the fact to Dr. Baker that just because I am graduating does not mean you're going to stop hearing from me.
Zach Wopat, everybody. Oh, Zach. He said so much in his speech that rings true. Zach is fiercely passionate about the things he cares for in life. 2 of those things are HVAC, heating, ventilation, air conditioning, and grocery outlet. Another one of those has been community transitions. Zach spoke about his involvement with the Facilities Planning Task Force, and it was essential to the committee to hear a voice of a student enrolled in CT, and Zach was the perfect voice for that committee. Zach was in a video made by the Bellingham Public Schools to educate the community about community transitions, and we're just grateful for Zach's passion for the project. In fact, Zach loves CT so much that he took it upon himself to draw up some blueprints of what the new building could look like. And he even put together some design ideas with swatches and color schemes. If anyone from the district needs help choosing an HVAC system for the new building, Zach is just a phone call away, and because he's done the research and knows what would be the most sustainable over time, correct? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It has been a pleasure getting to work with Zach over the past 3 years. Zach, you are on a journey to finding a job in HVAC and are well on your way to a very successful career. Congratulations. Clara Johnson. I want to start off by saying that Clara is a delight. Clara came to, and has awesome hair. Clara came to CT 3 years ago after her high school experience at Options. And when she came to us, she was still a little bit unsure about what she wanted to do in life, much like any other 18-year-old. She had some idea of working in the automotive industry, but continued the path to discover what her interests might be over the past few years. This year, she really worked hard to accomplish some of her major goals. She got a driver's license. Yay! And that was a huge accomplishment, one she worked very hard to achieve. Most recently, this is the best one, she was hired at a company called Lithex that makes agendas for schools, paid job, and she really enjoys her job and is thrilled with earning a paycheck, right? Clara, yes, yeah, clap for that. Clara got a job. Clara is hoping to move out with a roommate in the future and to experience independence head-on. Clara, you are very ready to move on to this next journey in your life. You've just been so much fun to work with, and it has been a joy to watch you grow. Congratulations, so proud of you. Sophia Scudera.
Okay, first, before I even go with the speech, I want to say that all of the teachers here all deserve a round of applause. They've dealt with my anger, my sadness, everything. They were able to put up with my moods, and they've taught me so many great experiences that I wouldn't even experience. But without them, I don't think I would be here today. So let's just give them another round of applause. Okay. Class of 2022, we made it. We made it through 180 days of school. I know, that's a lot. We've all gone through it. In those months, we all gone through a lot. We pushed ourselves to be stronger, better, happier, independent people in life. We pushed ourselves through the anger and sadness throughout life. I would like to thank CT for everything I have learned here. I have learned so many great life lessons and had opportunities that I will be able to learn throughout life. This is our next chapter in life. Wherever we all go, I know we are proud of each other and all the accomplishments we have made. I know we will thrive and appreciate everything we have learned. I am so thankful for all the new friendships and relationships I have made. It goes to show we all have support. We all have each other to lean on when life gets tough or out of hand sometimes. I am so proud of each and every one of you for pushing through the struggles life brings. But look at this. We are all graduating today and moving on to the next chapter of life. But let me leave here today with saying this. Be kind to yourself. Enjoy every moment life brings you. Your next journey starts here. Make your journey the best, adventurous, amazing path ever. But go with caution. You never know what life will throw at you. And then just a little quote is, "Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game," by Babe Ruth. Thank you.
Beautiful speech, Sophia. Sophia is the spark that CT needed this year. She walked into our lives this fall, and I can safely say that this year would not have been the same without her. A lot has changed for Sophia this past month. She's making plans to move out with friends. She got a part-time job at Fred Meyer and is embracing her quest for independence. Sophia is excellent at sharing what is on her heart. She is also skilled at diving in head first to find the answers to what she is seeking. Sophia, I will miss our conversations, the joy that you bring into a room, and your honesty. Sophia, I wish you so much success and happiness in your future. Congratulations.
I'm going to keep in touch with you.
Haley Cox. I promised her I would make it short so she didn't have to stand up here for very long. Haley started Community Transitions 2 years ago during Zoom instruction. She attended and participated in classes and sometimes was the only person showing their screen over Zoom, which was really important to us teachers. She was just with us for 2 short years, but evolved and moved quickly to accomplish her goals. She got a job last year and is working full-time at Reid and aims to become a supervisor, hopefully in the near future. Haley is a woman that knows what she wants in life and aims to achieve her goals. She is motivated, self-determined, and a very hard worker. Haley, you are well on your way to the life you have dreamt of. Congratulations. Jayden Kreider.
Hello, my name is Jayden Kreider. I am very proud to be graduating. I'm going to Job Corps this summer. I will live there in the dorms with my roommate, which hopefully will be my sister. I am planning to do a medical assistant or culinary program. I have a goal of getting into nursing or as a cook. My favorite job at CT was working with kids at CM High School, preschool. I want to thank both my moms, my dad, my sisters, and my brothers. I'm very proud that I made it this far through CT, and I'm going to keep working forward.
Jayden is such an accomplished and determined person. What I will miss about Jayden the most is her 100% pure and unaltering kindness and respect that she has for everybody. Jayden always has a positive outlook on life. This year, Jayden found her path. She decided that Job Corps was the right direction and made all the steps to apply and get accepted to the program. My favorite memory of Jayden is her talent show performances. Jayden performed at all 4 of the talent shows that we have had so far in the history of CT. Each time, she performs with confidence, grace, and a full heart, much like she walks through life. Jayden, you are going to do marvelous things. Congratulations. Antonio Menchaca. He didn't want to stand up here either.
No.
No, but I'm making you.
No, fine.
You're fine, you're good.
No,
All right.
speech.
You're gonna do a speech?
Yeah.
Psst. That's mine. You just talk, sir.
All right. First off, how's everyone doing? Dang, I'm extremely overrated. Okay. Anyways, what do I say? Well, my name is Antonio. I've you know, I don't really know quite yet what I want to do later in life, but I mean, technically I do, but it's going to be very hard to get there, admittedly. But, you know, I'm either going to somehow get to my dream job, or I'm going to just, you know, die trying.
I won't. Okay. Wait, no, you gotta stand up here. Come on. I get to talk about you now. Yeah, you forgot about that part. Okay, so the first part of my speech is out the window because he spoke, which is great. One thing I wanted to share, because Antonio is hilarious, which you got to see a little bit about. We were going through his paperwork to try to see what documents would be important to save, and I found this letter of resignation that he wrote. And I'm not gonna read all of it, but dear Mister, I'm given my 14 days, 336 hours, 1,440 minutes, 1,209,600 seconds notice. March 18th will most certainly be my last. You see me here as your employee. Oh, the last that you see me here as your employee. Thank you for all of the work. You allow me to provide your company, man. I'm full of positivity. Okay, bye. The guy is hilarious. So Antonio is a guy that 3 years ago was a man of very few words. Over the past 3 years, we have built a solid connection. Would you agree? Sure, okay, I'll take that. He came to CT not too sure about what he wanted to do, but he knew that he wanted money, and then I would say, well, it takes work to find a job, and he would tell me to stop saying that because he knew what I was gonna say. His first year at CT, Antonio had a work experience at Habitat for Humanity, and that helped him build the competence that he needed to be as an employee, and gave him the determination he needed to seek work. But this year, Antonio worked very hard on that journey. He applied for multiple jobs each week and had several interviews, which was discouraging at times for him, but helped him build his character. This week, on Monday, Antonio told me that he was offered a job at McDonald's. Yeah. It's up in the air. I think my excitement shocked him, but I have never been so proud of this man. His hard work and determination paid off. Antonio, I will miss you more than you could know. Some of my favorite memories with you, or when you would stay after school to meet with me, and we would just talk about your goals and chat about life, and then plan your meal at Dairy Queen, that Blizzard, Oreos and Reese's, right? Yeah. Antonio, I wish you so much success in your life. I'm so proud of you, and I also wish you so many Dairy Queen Blizzards. Congratulations. Okay, Brian Schermerhorn. I also promised Ryan I wouldn't talk too much, so I'm not gonna. Ryan has been with Community Transitions for the past 3 years. Over the past 3 years, he has grown so much in his independence. Ryan is a very accomplished person, and during his time at CT, he completed 2 programs through Northwest Career and Technical Academy. He completed 2 years of a video game development program and the animation and graphic design program. I hope I got those right. For 3 years, every day, he got on a bus at 7 in the morning and went to Mount Vernon. He's probably ridden that bus going back and forth to Mount Vernon more than any of us in this room. He has 2 certificates and a lot of skills to add to his resume to show for his hard work. Ryan is working with DVR and Work Opportunities to look into job shadows in the computer science and software development industries. Ryan plans to start Whatcom Community College next fall and is enrolling in the software development program. Ryan is hardworking, determined, and trustworthy. Ryan, you are so ready for college, and I know that you will do amazing things. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Charlie Kinsel, and I would like to introduce you to our next graduate, Ethan Personius Naff. Ethan overcame obstacles and challenges to be able to participate at Community Transitions. This year, he started with 1 class, and then he added another, and then he added meetings with his job coach, and then meetings with his case manager. And he continued to push himself a little bit more every time to accomplish more and more. He is most proud that he's learned lessons that'll help him become more social. And what he appreciated most about CT is how it taught him to better read people's feelings. Ethan will also leave CT having learned many job, relationship, self-determination skills, and he has gained knowledge about various jobs in his fields of interest. When asked about his plans for the future, Ethan stayed true to himself and his character. And he responded, "I'm going to slowly plan it out as cautiously as possible." What I learned from working with Ethan and his family is that it's okay to move forward at your own pace, as long as you're moving forward. To quote Morgan Harper Nichols, "Slow progress is still progress. Small progress is still progress." Ethan keeps making slow, steady growth and will be moving forward on his career path as a voice-over artist. In addition to his voice-over talents, Ethan will continue writing and drawing. Ethan, you are imaginative, funny, and good-hearted. Others would be lucky to have a loyal friend like you. I wish you all the best with your next transition steps, and I look forward to hearing about that progress, no matter how big or small. Congratulations. I'm not sure. I would like to introduce you to Liz Oaf. And she may have taken a break outside for a moment because she does have her 2-year-old with her. She's been keeping him entertained for a very long time. Okay, come around on the other side. This is Liz and Nikolai. I'd like to share my very first memory of meeting Liz, keeping in mind that this was not only Liz's first day at Community Transitions this year, but also my first day meeting with the students. Liz walked into her orientation with her son Nikolai in tow and asked if we could help her gain knowledge and skills to build a tiny home using a school bus for her and her son to live autonomously. She asked, "Can you do that? Because that's the main reason I'm here." I have to admit, I panicked a little bit and was thinking, is this in my job description? I don't know if I can do this. But walking away from that meeting, I thought, wow, this young woman has spunk. She's so confident, articulate, passionate, and forthright. A school year later, I can honestly say my first impressions of Liz were spot on. Liz is definitely all of these things. She has a lot going on in her life. Her list of accomplishments will continue to grow, but currently, she's raising her almost 3-year-old son, Nikolai, which isn't easy for anyone to do. In addition to that, she's attended classes at CT, job club, transition planning. She even adopted 2 cats, Wubs and Dubs, to care for. She navigates community programs and resources so that she and Nikolai can have a home, food, childcare, preschool, parenting classes, and she'll soon have vocational training. Liz said that attending CT has proven that she is knowledgeable, resourceful, and has a lot of experience navigating adulthood. And it's even given confirmation that she is smart, savvy, and capable. During the short time I've known Liz, she has grown and matured so much. She still has those big, wonderful dreams from the first day she walked into CT, but Liz has become more focused, practical, and realistic. She understands the investment that she'll have to make in herself to achieve those future dreams. Liz and I agree that we will miss culinary class together with her creative cooking skills and our talks about everything. I will especially miss Liz's fun sense of humor and her beautiful smile. Congratulations, Liz.
Thank you so much for being here tonight to help us celebrate this remarkable group of young people. I want to say one more big thank you to our Community Transitions teachers, all of our CT staff who are here and helping us out tonight, all of the Bellingham School staff who are here to celebrate these young people who they watched grow up. Dr. Baker and Kelly, thank you, and to all of you for supporting them. Graduates, I'm going to sum it up with some words from Sophia, who I think said it really well. Be kind to yourself. Believe in yourself. Your next journey starts here. We are proud of you, we love you, and we wish you the very, very best. Thank you. Have a great evening.